Let's now plan a pack. Before you begin, make sure that your beer is active. Here, if it's not, you can go here and make them active again. That your finished goods exist so that you can pack into these packaging, and that your packaging bill of materials shows a binocular icon because there is something to consume in the process. You can edit and add other items on the fly from here, or create one on the fly as well. So now let's go produce a batch of amber, pick a tank, and now we have batch 11 of amber, which we can see under packaging plan, and here you can click the edit button, which shows you a matrix with all of the sizes that you can pack into. When you click plus, the first logical available date appears. You can always edit, change it, and you can decide I'm going to pack 10 here, 20 here, and 100 here. And as soon as you save, the totals in quantity, in barrel equivalent, convert it to the barrel and then subtract it so you know how much is still pending. When you click plus, the next available date appears, and you can decide to pack another 50, 100 as you go, and you can leave it wherever you like and head back. The binocular icon appears, and you can see the detail here, as well as under view, pack calendar. Your crew knows when to show up and what to pack. That's what we've seen so far. Now let's see the forecast of packaging materials that you need for the job. So here we have 12 pack of amber we need for this batch that we're going to do. Because we're going to pack 100 and we need 2 each, so that's 200 required, then adds up to the other 100, so you need 300 total, which shows up here. And you can go down the page and see everything else that you need. So you have 24 needed per pack, so it becomes 2400, 1200. So all of these stack up here, and the finished goods forecast. So you have in week 1 you have nothing, week 2 nothing, but week 3 we are packaging. So you can click here and see, well, I got these many planned to come through on these days. Now let's go see our auto PO, purchase, auto PO, and go look at our packaging material. So let's look for all the items with amber. So it shows us that this is how much we have on hand, and this is how much we have forecast, thus telling us whether we still have something left or whether we're going to go short. And if it breaches the reorder point, the button here goes red. So let's go down the page and say, well, let me go ahead and purchase these items. So Beer Run is going to create an auto PO on each of the vendors at their rate for the reorder quantity, and these red boxes will become green to indicate that we are good to go. So you can see it again. and there they become green, and it says it's gone up to the next stage. Please issue the PO. So you can issue the PO here on each of these vendors. Click this button. So Beer Run has pre-populated for you the quantity at their rate, and you can say issue the order and go down the rest in similar fashion and issue the order with a single click. You can obviously modify whatever is in Peach and change it to whatever you want. So we've issued orders for all of the items that we are planning, giving us enough time because packaging, as we all know, has long lead times. So let's receive against those orders that we sent. So here we go, receive in full, enter the bill of lading, and browse to and upload a scan image. So it's changed from PDF to JPEG, however you've scanned it, and it attaches, and you save. And this is your receiving instrument with the embedded scanned image that we just uploaded. And that goes off to the bill page where we can enter the bill of the product and enter the bill number, the bill date, and the bill amount. Let's say there's 10% cost, so about 7,000 even. So when I say go ahead, it says it's 7.22 cents applied, 0.722 cents per item. So I apply that, and I can browse to and upload a scan image for the bill. And this is now the difference, adjusted as the charge. Get a warning, it'll be going off to QuickBooks the 16 cents, which is sometimes plus, sometimes minus, no issues. And allow it to update the new standard cost going forward. So similarly, I'm going to go and receive all the other items and pause this. And here we are at the last one. So I'm going to receive info and save. And go back, nothing pending, and I'm now going to process all the bills. Again, pause, and I'm again at the last one where I'm going to process the bill, enter the bill number, bill date, so let's say it's $12,000 even, and apply that and save. Because I may not have attached the scan image now, I can always come back and attach it later. When I go to history, the plus sign appears wherever I don't have a scan image. So now we go brew that beer. Condition it, and transfer, and enter the flow meter to reading that I may have. I leave it unchanged, that's fine too. Now when I come to planned packet, that batch awaits across the 2 days that I have planned on packing it, and I can indicate whether I have planned the same or different. And write a comment in case there's any change. Repeat. So we've done a planned packet. Now we're going to run a packing materials report. So that has been produced. So go to view documents. There's a new report called pack materials that shows you the materials consumed when you package these two on these two dates. So click on that and it shows you that you packed this item. This was the quantity needed per pack. This is the number of packs. Therefore, you consume that many. And this was the total cost. So because you had 24 required and you packed 100, you required 2400 of neck labels for every 212 pack. So you can go down the page and see all of the items being consumed for the material we just packed. Now, let's go look at our packaging math. So here you'll see let's pick amber bottle. So here you can see every time you receive the rate freight total adds to the value, and then you consume it for every time you pack it. So every time you do, the quantity is subtracted, and thus this is your new value of inventory of packaging materials. So when you receive, it adds, and when you consume, it subtracts, thus giving you a running total of packaging materials.